Snapchat. I'll see people like post like TikToks and stuff like that, and I'll be like, oh, that's funny.
Me.
That's funny. And then, or I'll click the link and I'll watch it. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. And then I won't watch anymore. Like I won't scroll. I don't scroll at all. Like I'll just watch one and be like, okay, and it's called a day.
See,
But,
and that's the thing.
no,
Like, I feel like social media is a fucking trap, especially like
it's not.
TikTok and
It's not.
YouTube, because and that's how it
No,
started. So I
Nay.
downloaded TikTok because I no listen,
No, Nay. It's not a
hear me out,
trap.
hear me out,
It's
hear
not a
me.
trap.
It
You can
is,
control
it
yourself.
is, it
You can
is.
control yourself. There's no trap involved. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Project Black Podcast, episode 24. I'm the random black kid, and alongside me, as always, now is Miss
Nay.
Wilson, because she doesn't want to go with a nickname, so we're gonna have to call her just Miss Nay Wilson.
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that. Why don't you like the other nickname? The nickname I
It
gave.
just, what was that, All American Homegirl or something like that?
The America's Next Top Homegirl.
America's Next Top Homegirl. I like the America's Next Top, but Homegirl, it just don't sit right with me.
Why?
Because when I hear Homegirl, I hear no respect. That's what I hear. What's up, Homegirl? Like, bitch, I am more than your homegirl. Don't do that.
Damn, okay. So then you want me to call you homeboy then?
No, that's not even. That's no better.
How's that no better? That's just a friend. That's like your. How's that work?
Worse.
How's that
because
work?
I'm a girl.
I know, but you don't want to become homegirl. It's Pride Month, so you get to identify as a man.
Because I want to be a man. Okay.
I don't know. Do you?
Hell no.
Why? There's too many responsibilities?
Cause y'all are getting shitted on right now, and I don't need that type of negative energy in my life.
First off, let's get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. Since there's like 33 fucking genders, why is it always men that why do we always get flack? That's some bullshit.
Because y'all been around the longest.
No, we haven't. No, we haven't. We've been around equal. We've been around for billions of years equally. Or millions, I guess. I don't fucking know. I'm tired.
Oh no.
I'm tired.
It's just every time you hear something going wrong, it's always fucking men. Like, it don't matter if you're gay, straight, whatever. It's just, it starts with men, and then we break it down to
okay, but here's the thing. The funny thing was, like, we sitting there talking about all this, like, what men did. Have we forgotten? I think we have. Remember when Cardi B said she used to drug niggas and rob them? Have we forgot about that? Let me look at America. America, have we forgot about how Cardi B used to drug dudes after she gave them lap dances and fucking rob them? And no one just like, oh well, that's fucked. Everyone's like, oh well, that's oh well. Like she said sorry. What the fuck? Like what the fuck?
Right. I seen on Twitter they was like
James Charles. Like, I'm not defending him, but he's a pedo. I mean, they're like, oh, that's pedo. Like that's two different things. I'm like, okay, but he apologized, didn't he? But y'all still shitting on him. Cardi B drugged niggas. At least he didn't have contact with these little niggas. She physically drugged men, like Bill Cosby drugged women, and robbed. Who knows if she just robbed them too? She probably fondled them as well. Against their will. So
not fondling.
No, fuck that. No, I'm tired of this shit.
You mad
to have equality too. Goddamn, like Cardi B need to go to jail. Fuck that.
That's crazy too, because I was seeing on Twitter people. That's why I don't fuck with Twitter sometimes, because they was definitely going hard as fuck for Cardi. Talk about some. She had to do what she had to do to survive.
What? What? No, she was giving lap dances. Bitch, you already surviving. Like, what else do you need? What else do you need?
That's privilege as fuck. You can even give a nigga a lap dance.
No, that's fucked up, man. Y'all females like, oh, y'all men getting shit on. No. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. No, fuck that. We're not doing that. No.
Yo,
Cardi B need to be locked up.
No excuses. I'm not making no excuses for him.
Exactly. So look, man. Bill Cosby drugged women. Okay, cool. But was it melatonin?
Stop.
Well, he's just trying to make sure they got a nice rest. Who knows? They like, oh, he physically assaulted me. I don't believe you, but hey, you know what? I can't say nothing.
It just okay. So this is how I feel about this,
Free pill.
and this is why I tried. You're going down here because you're missing you. This is why I try to like. I just don't be listening to people because Bill Cosby in itself. Let's just talk about him for a second. He should have been locked up if this was the case. I just hate that all this stuff is coming to light now when a lot of people knew that this shit was going on. You know what I mean? Regardless, same with Cardi or whoever. A lot of shit slides because they're famous until, the younger generation be coming through like, excuse me, why is this person still allowed to do what they've been doing? And at this point, it's like, especially Bill Cosby, not saying it's okay what he did or that he should get away with it. He's old as fuck. Like, keep that man on house arrest and let him live out the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? Just do preventative stuff to make sure it don't happen anymore. Instead of backtracking when there's people that are still out here doing the stuff that he's doing right now. Let's focus on getting them instead of being mad about what he did in the past. That's just how I feel about it.
I mean, they said that some of his stuff did go to court.
But then what? Then it just got dropped.
Dismissed.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's frustrating.
Mm-hmm. So, no, I just don't believe. I mean, for me, I don't personally believe it. I just can't. Like, if this was such a big problem, if this was such a big problem, like you said, why didn't it come to light? Like, it came to light, but everything got dismissed. So I'm starting to think. So he paid you off so you can be quiet. So you took the money rather than just be like, no, I ain't taking no money.
Exactly.
You going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
So now everyone's coming out, and now you're coming back out saying that no, it wasn't for money. I'm like, bitch, you took the money already. Obviously, the case got dismissed. You took the money. Don't have to lie and say, oh, I didn't take the money. Like, you took the money. You took the money. You could have had this nigga been locked up. But
exactly, or at least got the word out so people are more cautious.
Yeah, I just don't believe it too because the whole like blaming black men for shit that we don't do, and then there's been like multitude of cases that we were involved in murders or rapes or kidnappings or burglary. I can't say that word correctly. But anyway, it's a whole multitude of crimes that we did not fucking commit, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh yeah, you all did that shit, and it's just like, what the fuck? No, we didn't. And then years later, DNA evidence comes out, and it's just like, oh, we got the wrong guy. Yeah, bitch. After we just said that you got the wrong guy, and then like there's like several cases I've seen when there's I think I don't remember their names. They were black men who had the chance after they found out from like DNA evidence that none of them like their prints or DNA matched like the crime scene that they were investigating. They opted to stay in prison rather than get out when they had the chance to get out. And they I guess it was for like to prove like, hey, the justice system is kind of fucked. And it's kind of fucked. And they want to lock you up because hey, you had crimes before or you did something previous like this before. So it's just like, yeah, you did this, you're going to jail. And it's just like that's why I'm just like, I don't know. That's why I'm very skeptical about that. And it does come down to race after a while because it's like seeing all this stuff and seeing guys who was on the death penalty and shit like that for shit they didn't even do, people of color, and it's just like it's just sad. So that's why I'm kind of like, if he did that, then I take back everything I said. But if he didn't do that, then y'all some lying ass fucking bitches.
Yeah,
y'all really are. Like that bitch who lied on Emmett Till. Fuck you.
Yeah, for real. It's fuck her to the day. That whole situation was that just bullshit.
So fuck her.
Right, for real.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it, America.
I mean, who's gonna? If you're mad about it, fuck you too. Like, why would you even defend her?
Don't talk bad about the dead. Well, bitch, she got a nigga killed for no reason. He was 14.
Like he's 14 years old as a grown woman. there's other ways you could have handled that situation, but you
He
didn't.
he didn't even whistle at her. He wasn't even close, bitch. What the fuck? See, that's why I don't believe a lot of things. That's why it's hard for me to, unless it's R. Kelly, then yeah, I believe he had a whole video.
See, and this is why I have a highly unpopular biased opinion about just, black men, because it makes me upset that this is the stuff that y'all go through
Hmm.
because you decide to go out of your way to date women outside of your race just because you hate black women. Like, not all of y'all, but just like, it makes me so mad that y'all would put yourselves at risk purposefully just because y'all hate black women so much. Like, at least in my
In that
experience anyway.
conversation, I'm not in that combo.
Oh yeah, I'm like, just in my experience as a black woman, like, I've had so many like specifically black men, and not even just black men, just men in general, that are like, black women are bottom tier, y'all dirty, blah blah.
No,
Like, y'all don't protect us, y'all don't love us.
I
And we
think,
out here fighting for you because these white women want to get you
I,
locked the fuck up.
I think it stems from, what we're about to talk about is social media. It
Mm,
it stems from that. It stems from that, and it stems from actually seeing some of these people who don't have fucking sense act like dumbasses in public places, and that's where it stems. Because believe me, it's not even black women; it'd be black men too. I'd be looking at. I'm like, bro, you guys are just setting us fucking back. Oh my god. Okay, I understand you're from an urban area, you're from the hood. I understand that completely. I'm the same as you. I'm the same as
mm-hmm.
you, but we have common sense. You don't have to
Exactly.
have your pants hanging halfway off your ass. You don't have to sit there and say all these dumbass fucking phrases 24/7. You can speak like you have common sense, my nigga. And
Mm-hmm.
females, like, God damn it. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. You don't have to have kids by every fucking nigga in the hood. You don't need to. Why do y'all think this is a fucking sport to do that
Like,
shit?
literally, like, when I hear the homies talking about some, I love me a hood nigga.
Uh-huh.
What about
Slaps you
hood
with a,
niggas do you love?
so he
What
slaps you with
about?
a fucking toolie, and then you're like, oh my god, and you go right back to him. Bitch,
He leave you for
obviously
the
you wanted
Spanish
to
girl
slap.
down the block. Like, I hear you. I
Exactly. So
agree.
that's what I'm saying. It's not that black men hate black women. It's the fact that what most people see is these ratchet ass fucking females. And
Mhm.
understand that we're all independent. We all have, we all get to live our life in a way that we want to. We all have freedom of speech or whatever we have. But at the end of the day, some of y'all some of y'all make us look bad. And men too. Yes, niggas, you too, black niggas, yes. Y'all make us look bad too. Some of y'all do.
Mhm.
And it's just like we can't get over that hump because they seeing what they see in hip hop and rap music, what they
Facts.
see when they go to hood places, what they see in Chicago, what they see in LA, what they see in like some parts of New York, what they see down in Miami and like Florida and shit like that. When they see this shit, when they see that shit, everything that is like good qualities go out the fucking window.
Facts.
So that's where they look at black women and be like, oh, y'all are dirty or y'all ratchet, y'all some welfare bitches, y'all this and that. And they look at black men, oh, you're a felon, you're a thug, you're a criminal, oh, your dad left you and shit like that. And I'm just like, fam, at the end of the day, I'm not who you think you see every single
Exactly.
day. I'm not that person. I'm still, first of all, I'm 23 years old. I'm a college student still. I'm about to graduate soon.
Mm.
I'm not that person that you see outside. I'm not that person. I can be that person if you want me
If
to.
you want me to,
If
ooh,
you want me to.
talk about it.
If you want me to, I can be that person. You're not gonna like that person. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not. I was raised in a very old school house with a single parent. So yeah, you got that right. Yeah, my dad wasn't around. That's not my fault. At the end of the day,
Exactly.
I still made it. I still made it through high school on time.
Mm-hmm.
I already graduated community college with associates. I'm about to graduate with a bachelor's. So at the end of the day, who is this person that you're telling? Like, who is this welfare kid? Who is
Right.
who is this food stamp? Who are you talking about? Because I'm not on any of that shit. I'm not.
Mhm.
Do I have a place of my own? No, I can tell you that. In America, I can tell you that. No. But at the end of the day, I'm working hard so I can get to that point that I have.
Exactly.
I have my own car. I have a job. I'm sitting here, I buy my own stuff. And would it be nice things? No. But at the end of the day, there's still things that I can wear. So
Right.
anyone that comes at me sideways, like, oh, well, you're this and that. No. And anyone that comes at like black people sideways, first of all, you're seeing what you want to see.
For
You
real.
you
Because if you wanted to see good, you could find it.
you
Mm.
you can. And that's where, like I was saying, it doesn't come down to us hating black women. It comes down to what people see in the news, people see on social media, people see everyday life. And it sucks because we get misrepresented by people who don't act like they have common sense and have fucking manners. Like I am, first of all, I'm a grammar. I don't care if anyone fucking corrects me. I'm a grammar Nazi, so I will check you at anytime I can. I will check you. I don't care. I hate that, and that's what infuriates me about social media. That people
Hmm.
post when people post, it doesn't even be black people. It be anyone who posts something
Anybody.
stupid, and when I see you use the like incorrect form of you, not you, of your, or like to, or you
Hmm.
can't even spell a word. First of all, you have you have smartphones for a reason. There's like autocorrect, or there's
Facts.
like a word like substitution of word, like be like, hey, do you want to finish this phrase? This is the word that you can use. And
Right.
you still spell the word incorrectly. At least you can sit there and be like, hey, I'm not gonna say it because I have the iPhone there, like right beside me. You can be like, well, yeah, and then you can
Hmm.
get someone to be like, hey, this is how you spell that word. You have a robot in the palm of your hand that can spell the. If you not, you have Alexa that you can sit there and say, hey Alexa, and then she speaks to you and tells you how to say this word. So what are you doing with your life
See,
that you
and
can't
like I,
spell a word?
I think it's social media. I hear you. Like grammar stuff, I'd be like, oh, get out of my face. Now spelling, depending on who is typing, we might let it slide because it bothers me more when it's people who are trying to sound smart or trying to be assholes that spell incorrectly and like use bad grammar. That stress me out. If you're just posting about your day and you want to use you instead of you, go ahead.
Well, that's
You
that's
feel me?
that's different. But if you sitting there being like, oh well, you're mom, and you said you are mom, I'm like,
Mhm.
what are you saying? Oh, y'all know
Music.
what I meant. No, bitch, we don't. You know why? Because that's the wrong form of your, you idiot.
Right.
Oh my
Mhm.
god, it irritates me just talking about it. Like it's just it's so irritating. I just get irritated. I can't stand bad grammar. And then it'd be like the females on like social media that's be like, oh, I want a nigga that's this and that. I'm like, first of all, bitch, you can't spell. So I don't want you. I don't want you at all. Only thing you do is shaking your ass, showing your breast. And then when niggas slide up, you be like, oh, well, you're thirsty. I'm like, bitch, you can't spell. I'm pretty sure we go together. You can't spell, I'm thirsty. There we go.
Mm. I just like social media. That's one thing that I'm 23 now as well. So being 23 now and being with my boyfriend, I'm rarely on social media. I think Snapchat is probably the one platform that I use the most.
Hmm.
And that's just because I just, it's pictures. It is what it is. But Facebook, just being on Facebook for longer than 10 minutes max, you're gonna see somebody arguing, somebody complaining about their baby mom, somebody posting a picture for validation. You know what I'm saying? It's just toxic. It's so toxic.
Now, here's a question. So, social media, is it like, do you think people on social media are the problem, or is social media the problem?
Oh, it's definitely the people. If you blame social media, you're the problem. Social media has nothing to do with it just provides the platform. The people create the content on the platform. So it's the people's problem.
Hmm. I was gonna go with people problem as well. I think, and oh man, like we were talking earlier, like the it's like the influencers, like are they? I think I don't know. It's just something about people on social media, like they're becoming. I mean, I don't have any malice towards anyone that's like a bigger has a bigger following because obviously y'all been doing this for years and that takes commitment and shit like that. Which okay, that's cool. Like I have no problem with that. But some of y'all on like some of you influencers, whatever you want to call yourselves, um, yeah, y'all fucked up. Some of y'all are fucked up. Like the Paul brothers, Jesus Christ, the Paul brothers, and I get like I said, they went from Disney Channel to Vine to YouTube, and then they went on to rapping in in quotation marks
Rapping, maybe.
in
If you want
quotation
to
marks.
call it that.
Um, yeah, got this Disney Channel flow. I don't know how the song goes. Is it like?
Fuck.
But he say it's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel
You
flow.
can't
That's
yeah, that's exactly what he
Jesus
said.
Christ,
I
that was the
can't.
worst opening line of a fucking rap song I heard ever. It's the it's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. It's
It
like
was so bad.
it's so bad. Y'all should just stick to doing what y'all doing now.
Oh my
Yeah, it's just like no, man. I can't do it. It's just they they went from that and then now they're boxers in quotation
god.
marks. And I'm not, and then again, I'm not throwing. They don't really care what I say because hell, they don't even know what I exist. I can say this shit. I'm not throwing shade at them. There's no problem. I mean, y'all trained and y'all taking it seriously as serious as you can. I don't follow them, so I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But
Right.
I've heard that they've taken this shit very seriously. You see that honestly, they haven't fought anyone of importance until now. Like Jake is fighting. No, Logan's fighting Floyd Sunday the 6th. Um, an exhibition, which wouldn't count. Like if Logan, for some odd reason, and the boxing gods give him the punch of death and knocks Floyd out,
The
and knocks
punchline.
Floyd out, it won't go towards Floyd's record. So he won't be 50-1. He'll still be 50.
Right.
He just lost an exhibition. I doubt that's going to happen. If it does happen, then wow, he proved us wrong.
For real.
He proved us wrong knocking out someone who's 5'7" and 160 pounds soaking wet. But hey, you're 6'4" and like 200 pounds damn near. So I mean, you knocked out a smaller guy. But hey, I don't know. But anyway, I mean, Floyd's a professional boxer, but at the end of the day, if he does knock out Floyd, then wow, he gonna have to
I
fight
just
for the weight.
think I just think that at the end of the day, regardless of if he gets his ass knocked out or if he wins the fight, like he still won because he's
Yeah,
getting paid,
yeah.
he's getting notoriety. Like
Showtime,
it's
Showtime money,
showtime. Like imagine going from the Disney trenches to showtime.
Showtime,
Like
Showtime,
you have to respect the hustle. You have to.
and I do. He's making
Mhm.
Showtime. Him and his brother are making Showtime money. Showtime. That's the only thing I can say. Showtime. Holy
Mm.
shit. Not fighting on some winky dank whatever or streaming app. You're fighting on Showtime pay per
And
view.
you're not even the opening fight. You're the main event.
The
Like
main fucking event on a Showtime card. That just Jesus Christ. That's just horrible.
you
The word
know,
I have no idea what the if he does like I said, if he does knock out Floyd, Floyd's probably gonna run it back for a chance at improving his record if that happens. If he loses, then he's probably gonna call Floyd out for being scared and blah blah blah. Floyd's not like I'm not taking a fight, and then he's gonna pick out another boxer. He
hmm
needs to pick out somebody in his weight class.
Yes,
Well,
please.
I don't know how much he weighs, but I would think it's heavyweight. So if he picks out a light heavyweight or heavyweight fighter or whatever, I don't know what they fucking run in boxing because I'm a MMA fan. I'm not a boxing fan. So if he fights someone in the heavyweight division, you're gonna have to fight a real boxer. And then Jake is fighting UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley, and Woodley, I guess it's like August or July. One is it? So he's actually fighting someone who can actually punch now because he fought Ben Askren, who's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Wrestlers don't fight; they don't punch.
Not the
They
best.
try to take you to the ground. No, this time, buddy, you're getting someone who can actually knock your head clean from your shoulder
Mhm.
if he wants to. So I'm hoping that he does, honestly. And it's just like, and it goes back to just them being on social media, and they're so, like you were saying, they're so toxic. Like
Mhm.
during the pandemic or during the lockdown, Jake was having what lavish fucking parties in LA that knowing damn well y'all wasn't supposed to be having.
Mhm.
Taking shit,
Especially with COVID and all that.
yeah, you taking shit as a joke. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all?
And
And then
then,
you have outside of them, you have the beauty side of the IG models and the beauty side of
mhm.
like social media, specifically Instagram, where you have the IG models, you have like the beauty. I don't know whatever the fuck you call them. I don't fucking know because I don't follow beauty people on IG for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So so you have them, and then you have the uh the insecure and the gullible on the
Mhm.
outside looking
And
in,
the uneducated. Mhm.
outside looking in, and they want to be what they see on like IG and shit, but they fail to realize most of that shit is fake and a lot of it is photoshopped,
Mhm.
but they don't understand that. So then you have, I don't know if it's like a, I don't know if it's the people or it's the product that sometimes, and I retract my statement. I don't know if it's the people sometimes or the product, because if you look at it, the people follow the product or follow whoever's doing what. They follow the product. By the end of the day, it's their choice as well. But it's
Right.
the choice of the product is making them feel bad or that it's their fault that they feel bad.
Right. I kind of agree. I think I still put it on the people just because if it, I guess it's kind of like the chicken and the egg situation. Because if the people didn't buy the product wouldn't be produced for the people to buy. You know what I mean? But at the same time, the product wouldn't be made, like I said, if people wouldn't buy it. So it's kind of like, I don't know necessarily, but I just think personally as people, just because like you see the damage that's being done, but you continue to play into it and not take any ownership for it. You know what I mean? So like, for example, with the Instagram model, I took it upon myself because I recognize that Instagram has unrealistic beauty standards. So as a person like that can see that, I decided, okay, I'm the problem, so I need to remove myself from the platform instead of sitting on the platform bitching about, oh, why do you like these women on Instagram, or why do they get so many likes and I don't? What do I need to do to catch other people's attention to get more like stuff like that, that if you follow influencers on IG specifically, that's what you crave because that's what Instagram is for, or that's what people use Instagram for. So it's just like, I think if people like recognize that and just change the way that they use the platform, then we wouldn't have this issue. And there's going to be idiots that are going to do it anyways, but if they don't get the attention, they won't do it. But that's just my opinion.
Um, I I blame. I don't know. This doesn't come down to blame, but it's just
Right.
is that y'all like the fucking Kardashian Jenner clan. Y'all fucking suck. Y'all suck. Y'all do. It's just that they suck so bad, and it's not even them. It's other people as well. There's like mad people that suck, and it's just like, and it not even from IG. I think it's just people on Twitter, people on Facebook,
Hmm.
um,
TikTok for sure.
TikTok. Ah man, TikTok is And oh man, it's an enigma. It's an enigma, honestly. It is. Like, it's an enigma rolled into a fucking anomaly because this shit came out of left field. It was around for years, but it got big
Mhm.
over the last year, over last year, like early last year. Something
I
like that.
think like past 2 years, it's
Yeah,
starting to blow up.
they started to blow up over the last, like, probably late 2019 to
Right.
2020. And it just came out of left field to, like, I mean, it's probably like Americans had it, but it blew up big, especially when you had what's her face?
Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, whatever. I don't fucking know her. I think she blew up
That's how you know I'll be up there.
by doing just simple dance moves, like just
Hmm.
and it's like this shit. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. So doing that, and then she was very like consistent doing it and shit like that, coming up with like little dance routines and shit like that. And you had people who sucker into it and just roll with it. And then she gets like a TV show, and then there's all this shit. Then like something happened with her, like something bad happened. I don't fucking know. Not like something bad happened, but she did something bad, or like her sister, like her and her sister did something bad or some shit like that. I
Oh
don't.
no, I'm not on that.
Oh, Nay with the play by play. What you got, Nay?
Okay, Charlie. Bro, I don't know how to spell her name. D'Amelio.
Demario, Demario, depapulated or depopulated or some shit like that.
The only thing I can really see is that it's pretty much about her turning 18 and people like being super predatory and like
That's not predator. She's 18.
right. Like it's I mean to an extent, it's not illegally, it's not, but the fact that she was on this platform at 16, I've seen her videos and I've read them comments and like and that just a quick side note, it's fucking crazy how and I heard this on the radio the other day, how people wait. Like they have like websites where they have countdowns of underage girls waiting for them to turn 18 so they can just wait for them to have an OnlyFans or like fucking just go under their pictures and be like, you're hot. Because if they said that before, then it's weird.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's a whole different conversation.
No,
But
that's weird. That's weird. Yo, that's weird. I'm sorry. That's oh god. Like why y'all niggas do this shit? Like I don't know. I wonder why they're like, oh, y'all men are trash. I'm like, first off, don't put me in that category. All the
see,
girls I talk to, they either 19 or older. Please stop.
right. And that's why, like, and that what you were saying about the social media thing is true because, okay, so Charlie, she's on TikTok as a, what, I think she started when she was 15, 16.
Mm.
She's 16 years old. She wants to make TikTok videos. She's just being harmless, but she's doing what's popular, which was just dancing, making short little clips, whatever. It
Because
blew up
wait,
because people like that stuff and they like the way she dances. They like the way she looks because she is really pretty. And as a hustler, you know what I'm saying? They use that to their advantage. But it's just like people ruin it by fucking feeding off of her and the crazy ass insulting comments. Like she's 16. Like there's only so much internet, like what would they call it? Like not cancel, but just the stuff that people say when they just attack her. Like there's only so much a 16-year-old can handle.
mm,
And it's just crazy to see how like the internet can just control so much and social media can just control so much of perception of somebody or an influencer.
but is it? I don't like. I never seen any of her videos. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't even know her until like they was like, oh, she got like 90 million fucking followers, and I'm like, who is this person? And then like I saw her on like on Jimmy Fallon, and I was like, who the fuck is she? Why is she so popular? And then she's like doing TikTok dance. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know what TikTok was until like, oh Jesus, probably like damn, I don't even fucking know. To be honest, I don't even know. It was like it had to be like mid to like probably around July, August, or not July. Oh, that's mid. Probably like September, October
Of last year.
last year. I'm not gonna lie to you.
See,
I didn't know what it was. They was like, it's on TikTok. I'm like, what the fuck is TikTok?
right, like I heard of it a little bit like the beginning of 2019. But I was one of those people that I was like, I'm never going down with that shit dumb. It's just a Vine wannabe, da da da. Then beginning of 2020 came
Now you fucking watching it every
and
fucking.
I fucked up. I fucked
Uh-huh.
up. I can't stop.
I had it on my phone, and what we was doing for our like our other channel, by the way, Zero Potential on YouTube. Go watch. We coming out with new videos. Hopefully, I don't fucking know. Anyway, gotta plug my own shit in my own shit.
A promo.
But yeah, we had one for our later comedy thing, and I remember there was like this scene from Law and Order where this football, I guess he was a football player, and he was like, "I'm not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men." And then he was like, "I gotta," he's like, "and I gotta like something," he said, and that means you're gay. And now, and then I took that part, I chopped out Ice T part. It's like it
Mm-mm.
was like he said what he said, and then Senior Chang from Community, when he's like, "Ha, gay." So I did that, and I put it together, like I meshed it together, so it just cuts from when he said that to Senior Chang saying "ha," and then literally I wait like 2 days and I look and it's at like 15,000 views,
Mm-hmm.
and then like a week later it's at 24,000 views, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck? I did that, and then everything else that I put didn't get like crazy views like that did. So then I took that one down. I made one of my own, and then I was like, I did like one, and it got like over, I think like 1,000 views or something. And then I was like, I don't know what to do anymore, so I deleted it.
Yo, for
I never
real.
watched it. It doesn't like there's TikToks that are funny, but I won't sit there and fucking watch it. Like I can't do it. Like Vine, I used to, but then because I guess it's like a shorter, like I guess because it's shorter time, because some of
Mm-hmm.
these be running too long, but some of them are fucking funny that they will run long. But I guess
Right.
after Vine, I was just like, I don't really care. I don't care. Like I see like on Snapchat, I'll see people like post like TikToks and stuff like that, and I'll be, oh, that's funny.
Me.
That's funny. And then or I'll click the link and I'll watch it. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. And then I won't watch anymore. Like I won't scroll. I don't scroll at all. Like I'll just watch one and be like, okay, it's called a day.
See,
So
and that's the thing.
no,
Like, I feel like social media is a fucking trap, especially like
it's not.
TikTok and
It's not.
YouTube, because, and that's how it
No,
started. So I
Nay.
downloaded TikTok because I, no, listen, listen,
No,
listen,
Nay. It's not a
hear me out,
trap.
hear me out,
It's
hear
not a
me
trap.
out.
You can control
It
yourself.
is, it
You can
is.
control yourself. There's no trap involved. You can control yourself.
You're right, you're right. Let me take
Control
ownership.
yourself.
No, because Abby, like, my friend Abby, she used to send me TikTok, and like, because I didn't have the app, I would have to open it on the internet, which is fucking stupid. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just download it and get it just so I can watch hers. And then it's like, okay, I get hers, and then I'd like scroll a little bit and get off. But then they recognized the type of videos that I liked.
Oh,
So
they
then they
recommended
kept
you.
giving me more videos that I liked.
That's
So
called
then I,
micro. Oh fuck! I learned this in journalism. It's called micro. Fuck it, continue. I'm a fuck. I. It's micro. Oh my god.
what does it say? What?
Oh my
Mm,
god. Micro. This is gonna bug me the whole day. You ever get that when you want a word and you can't get it out? You can't get it out, and then it's just stuck in your head, and then like at the last minute, you be like, "Oh my god!" Like that's the word. Like what is it? Micro.
I'm about to look it up, see if I can find it.
Oh, it's gonna bug the shit out of me. But yeah,
Micro.
continue though.
But no, I just like, it's this, and me, this is me being a hypocrite, because I definitely did say that it's for micro targeting. Is that what you're looking
Yes,
for?
micro targeting. Thank you. I was gonna lose
Got
my shit,
I got you.
fucking shit, if I didn't remember what the fuck that like. Shout out to Professor Spicer. at Millersville University, home of the Marauders, whatever the fuck that
Wow.
is. Whatever the fuck a Marauder is. My journalism professor. Shout out to him, Dr. Spicer. But anyway, um, yeah, micro targeted. So they was targeted. They were like, this is how fucking what is it? Like when you go like when I shop shoes, I only shop at two places for shoes. I rarely get like anything else outside of New Balance. So if I buy like Saucony, sometimes which I need another pair of Sauconys. So I buy New Balance. So I would be on New Balance and then I'll go to like another website. I go to like World Star and next thing you know, it's just like there's a New Balance ad right there. Or there's
Right.
I'll be on like my phone and I'll type in like Saucony and then I go to like Snapchat and then like the next ad is a Saucony.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on, man. I hate that
And
shit. Stop doing that
and
shit.
it was crazy because I have my fucking location off for most of my apps as best as I can.
Yes.
And I went to Chick-fil-A the other day with my coworkers.
Did you use it?
Now I come back from Chick-fil-A and I'm watching YouTube videos while I work, and they're like, try out this new Polynesian sauce now sold in stores. I'm like, bitch, how the fuck did you know that I was just at Chick-fil-A? This is doing too much. You're doing too much. But yeah, I feel you.
I'm saying that they targeting, but
Mm.
no, social media is not a trap. Social media is a trap for the gullible and the
Mm-hmm.
easily oh now I forgot this fucking oh my god. Oh not manipulated. They're not the easy manipulated. It's
I
easy.
know what you're for the
Oh god.
you
It's
said gullible and
easily
you said it earlier.
persuaded. Easily persuaded.
Mm,
They can persuade you easily. So you're easily persuaded to do something. There's another word, but I'm going with persuaded. So it's just like YouTube. YouTube, I don't think is a trap unless you get caught in a YouTube hole.
right.
Never get caught in a YouTube hole.
Yeah, for real.
Never get caught in a
It's
YouTube
scary
hole.
down here.
Everyone, if you're only watching this on YouTube, but if you're hearing this on Spotify or any other streaming platforms, thank you for listening. Two, don't go into a YouTube fucking hole because you
Mm-mm.
never come out the same.
It gets
You
real
never come-
scary, real dark, real weird, real
yes,
quick.
don't do it. It gets very crazy. You'll wake up like you'll fall asleep on YouTube, and next thing you know, you wake up to some weird ass fucking video of like a circle. Next thing you know, it's just like humming sound in
Mm-hmm.
the background, and the circle starts fucking flipping, and then next thing you know, there's like some face that pops up. Like don't do that. I mean, that never happened to me. God forbid that happens, because
Yeah, like
I might shoot my fucking TV back. If I
can't
wake up and I
relate.
see that shit, I might shoot my TV. And I keep my for those who don't know, this is America. So I keep a
America.
gun loaded underneath my fucking bed. just in case. Just in case something
So
happens.
don't fuck with it.
So if I wake up, if I see a fucking circle and humming like a humming music and I see like a face appear, I'm shooting my TV. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, you're over dramatic. First of all, that bitch might pop out the TV, so I don't know what's happening. All right. I'm just waking up from a sleep. Next thing you know, I have sleep paralysis and I can't wake up. And next thing you know, something's crawling out of my TV. Fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like we not like these people in the movies that just be like, oh, my
get,
TV is
they get
acting
close
funny.
to the
Let me go
TV
check it out.
and get close to the TV. Next thing you know, they get gripped by their neck and pulled into the fucking TV. Never seen
Exactly.
it.
I'm not playing around with that shit. If
Now I'm
I
gonna
hear
solve mysteries and shit because of y'all white people.
yo, I like no, you get one chance. I hear one noise, I'm gonna stop. If I hear another noise, I'm gone. It's called self-preservation for a reason.
Look,
You're
I'm
not about to
cutting off
catch
my
me
TV.
slipping.
If I can't find my remote, it's over. I'm shooting it
That's
because I'm not getting out of bed.
it's raps.
If I see my remote on the floor, I'm like, fuck it.
That's a fucking trap.
I'm shooting my TV and I'm plugging it before it starts a fire. That's it. That's it. There's get nothing else from me. But yeah, like, nah, I don't think social media. It's not a trap. YouTube wouldn't be a trap. Like Instagram is a trap for like the easily persuaded. Or I'm trying to come up with the other word, but I'm gonna go with persuaded because I feel like it fits. Or it's like the gullible, like we said earlier. You fall into that trap because now you feel insecure about yourself and you're like, oh well, I see Kim K posted. First of all, Kim K is built like I can't even come up with something right now. Probably built like this lotion bottle, probably
Mm,
out of Hide the fucking fuck it. Built like that lotion bottle. Like if this was her body, this is what her body would look like. That would probably be her head. This would probably be her like up top and shit like that. Blah blah blah. Other than that, no, she's built weird. That's it. Her thigh butt ratio don't make sense.
Mm-mm.
Stop. Same with Kylie. If there was a picture with Kylie before her face got worked on, nah. No, I wonder why she probably wasn't. If it wasn't for her dad being rich and famous, she
Mm-hmm.
probably wouldn't be getting the niggas she's getting right now. That's just me. I'm not the cutest person, so I get to say whatever the fuck I want.
Oh no, I
Anyway,
thought she was pretty because I my mom used to watch Keep Up with the Kardashians when they were kids. They weren't ugly. Like they were pretty little girls. Like and that's what I'm saying. Like
you
they
ever saw
grew
that
up
picture of her in the pool? With I think it was Kim.
I don't
There was a picture of her in the pool. It was like a black and white. I guess it was a black and white photo. I don't know. She looked kind of. I don't know about that, man. Again, I'm not cute, so I get to say that. I get to say what the fuck I want.
I
You
can't
probably
find
looking that shit up right now.
it. You know I am. I
I
can't find it though.
probably can't find it, but yeah, there's a picture. I
It's
saw it on
okay.
Snapchat. Saw it on a little fucking like news outlets they be having when they're on the Kardashian Jenner clan's ass 24/7.
Mm,
It's like, and that's another thing. It's just like they're so attention seeking thoughts that is just it's stressful. It's stressful because it's like you can't go one place without seeing something about Kardashian and Jenner. You
and
can't
it just makes me mad because Kim got her start
from sucking dick.
from sucking dick. Plain and simple. There's really nothing else we can say
It was
about
like
that.
she
And
was
it's like,
a model. Like she wasn't known.
right, exactly. And that's what blown her up, which is partially like her fault and partially like just society's fault because it's like that is more attention, more newsworthy than the hustle that she was putting in before that. But now it's like she's also playing that to her advantage, which is smart, but it's also a bad message because it's like, okay, she
To
got famous.
envious little girls
Exactly.
and to envious women. So
Hmm.
they was like, well, if I suck the next dick gonna have to be rich, and then turns out it's just a bum. It's a
Hmm.
bum. It's just a bum.
And
So
it's like she had like nobody thinks about the backlash that she had for years before she blew up. Like anytime you heard her name in the news, it was like, oh yeah, she did this, former porn star. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
they.
I think they emphasized that she was a porn star. They like, well, it's a sex tape, so she's not a porn star. Okay, but was it publicized?
Mhm.
Doesn't
I
that
think
make you a porn star? I mean, it's homemade pornography. Like
right.
you shot a video and everything. That's considered a porn star.
And the fact and she
I don't
profited
know
off
why
of
we're
it.
not talking about that.
Exactly. Like and I see it as her being a porn star just because not even only the fact that she did it and it went like it got leaked and went viral, but eventually she did profit off of it. So in my eyes, that makes you, at least back then, a porn star. Sorry.
Yeah, because
Like
you got paid for your work. So
exactly.
even though,
Like
and he knew it was going to go public, and he's allowed to because you said that he can. So there's no, and then you got, I guess she like sued like all these porn sites and stuff like that. So it's just like
mhm.
at the end of the day, yeah, I don't know about that one there, buddy. But no, it's just like I see that, and that's like going back. It's just like I see all these people just envy all these people on like the social media and stuff like that. And I can't say nothing. Like I'll be like, no, first of all, the only person I fucking envy is whoever bagged Caliucci's. Whoever bagged Caliucci's, mm, I hate you. I hate you with a passion. Oh my god, she's probably, I don't care what anyone says, she's the baddest woman on the planet. She is. Hands down, fight me. I will fight you.
I could see it.
She's the baddest woman on, and I dated a Colombian girl before. I mean, she was Colombian American, but she's full Colombian. So
It is pretty.
mm-mm. I will fist fight a
Mm.
nigga. If they gave me a chance, they'd be like, look, it comes down to you two niggas. You got a fist fight over who gets there. Nigga, I am going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm not losing.
I'm fucking weak.
That's the only woman I'll thirst over is Caliucci. That's it. Because when she talks in Spanish, it's like, oh my God, I listen. Even though I don't even
There's actually, I'm gonna look up the song and see if you know. You probably know it since you love her so much.
not really. I only know like two of her songs. Like I really do. But she has such a good voice and it's such like an old time like how she styled herself, how she was like before she styled like now. It
Mm,
was kind of like the 50s and 60s look, like the 40s to 60s look that she had.
right.
And it took me back. I was like, damn, like wow, she pulls this look off, and she's so unique that she pulls it off, and she's so weird that that's what I guess I was attracted to, like because how like weird she is, like not weird, but how she's dressing, like she's weird outside of the people that are in the music business. There's only some
Right.
people that can match other people that you probably be like you gravitate towards. So I was like, damn, she is I don't even know. Like it's just I was like I said, I was fist fighting nigga. Fuck that. They be like, you got one chance, Pierre. You got fight this nigga over her. I'm like, what, nigga? Roll my shits up. Roll these shits up so I don't break my hand. I'm winning. I am winning. I don't care. I will punch this nigga in the dick. I don't care.
Damn, not the dick.
Look, if there's no rules, they like, look, anything goes. Nigga, what? You're getting punched in the testicle. I don't care.
Fuck.
I will take the low road, nigga. If I got to, I will gouge your eye, nigga.
And
Fuck.
she's only 26, so you know, free like perfect age range.
I have 6 more years of my life to make something of myself. before it's too late. Before she gets back. So
Uh,
what?
the song. Okay, so the song that I was looking up. I don't speak Spanish, so if I say this pronounce this wrong,
I'm not gonna know it.
it's called telepatia.
Oh, telepecia.
Telepatia. That's my shit. I love that song.
Is it patia? Oh, telepatia, patia, patia, patia. I don't fucking know. No, I'm mixed with some Spanish, but I don't speak it. I can somewhat understand it, but I can't speak it. I can say words and phrases, but I would not have a conversation with you. That's it.
Yeah.
They think I'm Dominican. If I cut my hair and added like those little fucking things and like a little cut like half my eyebrow,
The slit in your
it
eyebrow.
look like I'm Dominican. I had a Dominican boy come up to me and start talking to me. I'm like, nigga, I don't know what you're saying. What are you talking about? He's looking at me. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? He's like, what? I'm like, bro, I'm black. I don't know.
Right, like
I was like, Poppy, I don't know what you're saying. You talking to the wrong guy.
not Poppy.
That's what we call every dude Poppy, because that's what they call you. Yeah, Poppy, Poppy.
Y'all fucking love
Like,
that shit.
what do you like, bro? What do you like? At first, I'm like, bro, who's he talking to? I'm looking
We're all
around,
looking
bro, who
around.
you talking to? He's like, Poppy, you trying to play basketball? You trying? I'm like, all right, cool, nigga. Like, I don't know.
Right.
And then
Like basketball, that's a, you know, a
we
universal
don't
word.
if we don't know like if we're on a basketball court and we don't know like if we don't know anyone's name if we're like new to the court or if we don't know them, we never saw them, and we need like one or two. We be like, yo, grab one of the poppies over there, grab both the poppies right there. Like we as it we did that everyone knows like okay that's them like
Right.
and people be like oh that's you call another man poppy that's gay. I'm like no nigga
No,
that's
it's
how you
not.
describe them because they describe us like that.
Exactly.
And they describe us they be like poppy and I'm like oh who and I'd be looking around because they'll talk in Spanish and I'm just like oh he's talking to me. Okay.
Right.
I don't know what you're saying but okay bro if you need one okay I'll run. I ain't doing shit else.
Right.
So yeah yeah Caliucci's that's the only one on social media. I'm not on Instagram. I'm only on Instagram to do our stuff for whatever we're doing. But when I see Caliucci's go live, I'm like, click, nigga, what? I was in bed and I don't think I was on the phone. I forgot who was on the phone with. I think I was on the phone with one of the homies. And her video went live. I said, okay. Clicked on it. Clicked on it, and then I was tuning out to what my boy was saying. I did not understand what the fuck he was talking about. I had to stop, and I was like, "What you say, bro?"
Mm,
Act like I was like, my phone broke up. Hold on. Just sitting there looking. I
that's
had two phones. I'm
crazy.
just looking. What?
That's crazy.
I don't care, man. I don't care. I will fight. What? Hands and knees, I don't care. I'll be anyone can call me a simp. I don't care. Caliucci, if Caliucci's is like, you gotta fight this nigga to be with me. Nigga, what?
Where
What
my gloves at? Street fight
gloves
question?
that? We going 8 ounce, we going 4 ounce gloves, nigga. What type time you on now? Bare knuckle. Bare knuckle? Say no fucking more. Is there a ref? No. All right, nigga. I'm punching your dick. It's over.
Yo, no rules.
You got punched in the testicles, nigga. And if I get on my feet, I'm stomping you. It's over.
But put the Timbs on, just butters.
The butters on, the red's on. I'm stomping you, nigga. With my fitted. With my New York fitted. And the do-rag tie too tight.
See, sometimes like I be wishing I was like that because I feel like I be feeling weird because I think because I don't swoon over anybody like that's famous like that that
Oh,
I'm
I
weird.
can't get her. I can't get her, but I can act like him.
But you know what I mean. But like that feeling of like fucking with somebody's music so much that you like that you kind of feel like you know them or like you admire them so much that you like care about what's going on
Damn,
in their life.
fucking dropping my seat.
It's just I don't know. I just feel like I'm out of the loop because everybody like I love Dirk. Dirk did this today. This is going on in Dirk's life, and I'm like,
Those are the dumbass females that you said earlier that want a hood nigga. And because this nigga thinks he can sing and has blonde dreads and big ass fucking eyes like this, that I'm pretty sure he can't close his eyes completely. I'm positive he can't.
fuck.
I don't care. Who's hating on Dirk? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't know that nigga. I don't hate him. It's just that I don't care for it. That's it. Goes back to what my music taste is. You rapping the same shit. I don't care. You just rapping about being in like the streets and shit like that, nigga. Say that to the same other nigga that just rapped about how he was in the streets. You rap the same bar, switch guns, switch locations. That's it. There's nothing special about what you just said to me, bro. There's nothing. There's no 16 that you just spit that was tough. You added autotune. You tried to sing. You added guns. You added me and my niggas gonna make, and then all these bitches left me, shit like that. And bro,
Like
it doesn't sound authentic. At the end of the day, you just took from what another nigga said, switch whatever you were saying, switch the girl, switch the location, switch the guns, switch everything else. Nigga, at the end of the day, it's the same bar that someone else just said. It's not special. And people are like, oh, you're hating. I'm like, no, you guys are just blind by your bias. You are, you're biased. That's it. You're blind by your bias. That's it. That's all I can say. You're blind by your bias. You like trap music. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna everything that I just said, you're gonna dismiss it.
mm-hmm.
You're going to dismiss it. And that's okay. You're blind by your bias. Everyone thinks like I have like I'm closed-minded and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not. It's just that I see things differently and I have an opinion, just like you have an opinion.
That's crazy. That's crazy that somebody would even say that about you because I think you're a lot more open-minded than a lot of people that I know. So for somebody to say that you're closed-minded, red flags.
But yeah, I've been told, yeah, you don't open your mind. I do. It's just that you don't like my opinion. You don't like my opinion or what I said. You're not going to. And there's people that are like that. And I respect what you're saying as a person, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to respect what I'm saying because I give you the same respect when you talk. And if it's opinion over facts, that's a different story. Like if you're using your opinion and your biases over facts, then we're not going to sit there and have this. We're not going to be on the same page. But if you use facts over opinion and unbiased, we can be on the same page. But if you're sitting there like, oh, that's wrong and shit like that, I'm like, first of all, everyone has an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be unpopular. You got to realize that. So what I'm saying about someone's music, yes, I don't make music. I don't. I wish I could. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could because that's a crazy that I love entertainment and that's one way to entertain people. But at the end of the day, my opinion is my opinion. And so is yours. And I'm going to respect that.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be biased to what like my music. I'm not I'm not gonna I will put Kendrick over Dirk and stuff like that, and they be like, oh well, what do you mean? I'm like, because at the end of the day, this nigga actually spits bars.
Mm-hmm.
He does. It's not the same, it's not the same thing. It's never the same thing when it comes to Kendrick. And
Exactly.
oh, he don't have plays like he don't have this and that. He don't drop albums like Dirk or Baby or Drake or stuff like that. I'm like, okay, but look at this nigga's track record. He's the
Mm-hmm.
only, and people listen to this. He is the only hip hop artist in the history of since this award been around since like the 40s or like 30s or 40s. Probably you can check on this, Nay. I don't know.
Okay.
The Pulitzer Prize of Arts, I think it's of arts. The Pulitzer Prize of Arts has been around for like almost damn near 100 years. Probably around I think 80 or 70, something like that. And fact check me if I'm wrong about that. The Pulitzer Prize, Kendrick Lamar, for an album that I gave an 8 out of 10 because I don't think anything can touch To Pimp a Butterfly. To Pimp a Butterfly was 10 out of 10, probably the greatest album of this generation and if not of all time. Hands down, I don't care what anyone says. We can fight over it. 11 Grammy nominations. That's all I gotta say. Second to Michael Jackson's Thriller, by the way. He's the only hip hop artist for album, like I said, in 2017 that I thought was an 8 out of 10. He could have done better, but then he didn't do bad. Damn was a good album, but it wasn't 10 out of 10. It wasn't 9 out of 10 like Good Kid, Mad City. It definitely would not be 10 out of 10 like To Pimp a Butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
The only hip hop album to ever win a Pulitzer Prize, one of the most coveted prizes in arts. That's it. That's all I have to say. No, Drake can't do that. Drake didn't do that. Dirk didn't do that. 21 Savage didn't do that. NBA Skunk Boy didn't do that.
Not Skunk Boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to do that. NBA Youngboy didn't do that. None of these other niggas that y'all saying that are the best or this and that can't even touch what Kendrick has done.
Mm-hmm.
Won over 100 and damn near what? Close to 140 awards. Close to 140 awards he won. He has won more awards than Drake has been nominated for. He has won more and has won literally the most coveted arts prize or arts award in history, a Pulitzer. What the fuck? Everything else I have read was orchestra music. Orchestra. Think about that. Orchestra music. Like huge bands are being taught by a guy with a little stick going like this. That's the only only albums or only like music that has won this prize. And for good reason, because I love classical music. Everyone thinks like, oh, you're only into hip hop. No, I love I can listen to Mozart, Bach, Beethoven. I love that. But he's the only man outside of orchestra music. The only genre outside of orchestra music. If I might be wrong about that, again, you can correct me. To win a Pulitzer Prize. Hands down, the greatest artist of all time. Michael Jackson probably the greatest artist of all time. But Kendrick's right there. Kendrick's right there. He is right there, right behind him. There might be some other people, but the greatest hip hop artist of all time is Kendrick Lamar, Duckworth. Full government. Full government. That's my little soapbox for today. But yes.
Nope, you were right. It says Kendrick Lamar wins Pulitzer in Big Moment for Hip Hop. Kendrick Lamar's Pulitzer for Damn makes him the first non-classical or jazz musician to receive the prize since the awards expanded in 1943.
1943 to 2021.
Mm,
That is
mm.
damn near 80 years of just jazz and classical music. And to an album, like I said, was 8 out of 10. Was 8 out of 10, which is that's a good fucking,
Are still good.
still good. It's still great. 8 out of
Mhm.
10 for that fucking albums that came out in 2017. 8 out of 10. And he's still, and for fuck's sake, he won a Pulitzer. The only hip hop album in history of the Pulitzer Awards to win a fucking prize. Like that is no one can touch him. I don't care. No one can. You can at me. You can sit there and like, oh, this podcast sucks. I don't care. Fuck you. You're just mad. You're just pissed.
See, and that's why I think like, and that's why it's crazy to me because you don't see Kendrick in the spotlight like that. I
Don't.
mean, he makes his albums and he goes about his business.
And he makes us wait for greatness.
Exactly. And it's like he doesn't give the people what they want. He gives the people what
He,
he wants to put out. And that's it is what it is. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. He keeps it real. And he's always been like that. And that's why like the people that like him do like him. And that's why he got that award because people other than just people that love hip hop can recognize that. He's diverse. He attracts more than just the quote unquote black hood quote unquote community. You know, and these fucking wannabes. You know what I mean?
4 years. It's been 4 years, Kendrick. I know you're not hearing
We
this.
miss you. We
No,
miss
I
you.
mean, don't miss you.
I do.
He's I'm pretty sure he's on Twitter and shit like that. He's still posting. But Kendrick, drop a fucking album.
Yeah, I don't got to put it
Album,
like
damn it. Just drop one. I don't care. Just drop an album. Because Isaiah, you're not even dropping shit right now, which is kind of upsetting. Nigga dropped 2 songs. Drop one
that.
last year, drop one this year. Nigga, if you don't drop the album, god damn.
Tips on.
Isaiah Rashad, they said it's gonna be like late this. Nigga, if you don't drop the album next month, I don't know when your birthday. I forgot when your birthday is, but nigga, you better drop that fucking album. You about to be 30 this year, nigga. Just drop the album.
Homie.
Stop playing with us, man. Isaiah, we need that. You and Absol. Absol, damn.
Mm.
Where the fuck have you been? Dropped one fucking song last year. After Zay
At,
dropped this
he's
fucking song.
at everybody.
Damn, no, I'm mad. TDE is pissing me off. There's only been 3 niggas that dropped shit in the last like year and a half. And it was it was Schoolboy, it was fucking
Mm.
Jay. Actually, no, Kendrick didn't. There's only 2 niggas. 2 out of 5. I mean, SZA dropped her album, but she doesn't count in hip hop.
We're still waiting on the shirt song, so she don't count either. That's the song I want to wait. I want to hear.
Anyway, yeah. But so agree to disagree. After this, our tyrant of hip hop music pissing me off, man. 2 out of 5,
Look.
damn it. 2 out of 5. There's 2 niggas. A Blood in the Crip. That's funny as hell.
Look.
2 out of 5 is a Blood in the Crip that dropped albums. The rest of you niggas ain't do shit. Kendrick, it's been 4 years. Isaiah, it's been 5. Soul, it's been
5
3.
years.
Yeah, since he dropped The Sun's Tirade. Oh my god, that was my freshman. That was my album of the my freshman college start. Like what?
Yeah, because I was a senior that year. Fuck.
I took a year off. I should have went. I should have went. But yeah, it was like, dang, I remember freshman year college starting, and then I heard the Sun's Tirade, and I heard Saba's Bucket List, and I was like, yo. And then I heard No Name Telephone album. I'm like, those are the 3 that was like all my freshman year was playing in college. That's it. My freshman year going to Penn State. That's the only thing I was playing. Those 3 albums the whole entire week and the whole entire year, man. I picture your smile like it was yesterday. Oh my god.
My man's reminiscing right now.
Oh man, I still listen to that. I love that song "Yesterday" by No Name. If you never heard it, oh my god. I think it's about her grandma that passed. I'm pretty sure it's about her grandma that passed away. But it was this something that you can listen to. It's just like the sun going down and shit like that. You just drive through like on a highway or something, just blasting, or drive through on like a back road, just blasting, shit like that. Have fun. But anyway,
I haven't heard this song, but I did hear that. I did listen to the album. There's one song from this album I like, but I don't know what.
what, the sun's tired?
Mm-hmm.
Better listen to the whole album. What is it? What's wrong with Kendrick and Zachary or Zachary? How the fuck you say that nigga name? Zachary Zachary.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, then you don't know. No, it was what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, fuck, I don't thinking about hip hop and shit. I done forgot. Oh shit. Um, oh man, damn it, Nay. This whole fucking tirade that we went on.
I don't know you were gonna do
I
a
forgot.
question of the day.
Forgot what I was gonna ask. I'm not asking. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, okay. So agree, disagree. Social
Okay.
media is the cancer of society. It's a
No,
cancer of society.
I disagree
Why is that?
because social media. Because I'm very cynical when it comes to the human race. Sorry, love y'all, but kind of don't. Um, people are the problem. That's like, it's just, it is what it is. Like you can give man fire and they will burn the motherfucking forest down when they're supposed to just be
Yeah, stop doing gender
using it for life.
stop doing gender reveals in the fucking woods. Started a whole fire, whole wildfire.
You know what I'm saying? Like you were supposed to just do a campfire in one spot that's cleared out, but no, you wanted to be fucking doing fireworks and you know what I'm saying, just doing dumbass shit, and now you burn down the whole forest because you're a fucking moron. So you're just gonna blame the fire? No, fire didn't do nothing to you.
Fire got out of control.
Yeah, the
That's a
fire is
fire.
just a menace to society. No, you fucking
If you
asshole.
know, you know. That's a fire. Only the real ones understand that way. But yes, I mean, so you're saying it's not just because it depends on the people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
For sure.
my segment, so I don't have to answer shit. But if I did have to answer, I would say no as well. It does come down to people. It depends on who's on here because you have
Yeah.
trolls, you have incels, you have simps. God, you have racists, you have sexist, you have homophobic, transphobic, you have um the I guess fat phobic. I guess. Now I don't fucking know. You have all these people that hate people for who they are, what they are, like their religious beliefs, or like if it's like teams, like sports and stuff like that. Nah, I don't. I mean, there's teams. Who cares? It's sports.
Right.
But if it's like something to do with like personal, yeah, that's pretty much. It's just like, nah, it's not good. No bueno. No bueno. So no, it's just it is the people. And I think that's what's sad because I log on to Snapchat and I get like I honestly not even Snapchat, just from like every social media outlet. It can be YouTube, it can be like I don't think YouTube's a social media. I think it's just like a streaming. I don't know. YouTube. Um it's just like no, it depends on the people. And you have those people who have their beliefs. You have like liberals, you have conservatives, you have Republicans, Democrats, you have the people who's and like feel like they're entitled and you
The
have
alphabet community.
the alphabet. You have everyone. I mean, it's Pride Month. I shouts out to all you gay, lesbian, bi, trans, whatever 30 fucking else people y'all are. I have too many. Y'all should just shorten it, man. Just shorten it. Just shorten it.
I would like if they could just call it the plus community. I think that's nice, short and
no, because
sweet.
that sounds like plus size people.
Yeah,
Like the plus size community. Well, no, I don't know. They probably have that. You start a plus size community, people. Anyone that's plus sized, i.e., plus size, or just thick. Unless you're super heavyweight, then I ain't going to hell for that. Anyway, but no, it's just like it is the people. It depends on who's on there. I don't. I get I draw inspirations honestly for like skits or for like anything else that I do or say or I write down, I draw inspiration from people, and it's not even from people that I follow. It's from like random people I see. Oh, they got a point. Let's see. Or oh, they're talking about something. Let's see if I can write this down. Or let's see if I can make this into something. Or let's see if I can write something about this. Or if I'm doing like a project, oh, let's see if I can do a project on this or anything like that. So it does come down to the people, and like I said, I draw inspiration from them. And if you're racist, then more than likely I can come up with something that's funny and shit like that. And it's just, I mean, if only way it can get better is if I think they cancel social media as a whole. Like all the people who, all the owners of like Instagram and Snapchat and everything, just like disable everything. If you
Hmm.
disable everything, I think if you disable everything for a day, one day,
Oh my god,
let's see what happens.
the world would go crazy.
If y'all hear this, if anyone hears this, Zuckerberg or anyone
Mm.
else, cancel, can't disable everyone's accounts for not even one day. Go for 1 week. Cancel everybody's account
Mm.
for 1 week.
See, and that's like as much as I want to agree with that, I also would be like kind of weary as well.
No, this disable for one. Let's see what happens because now people who get bullied on social media, who get trolled and stuff like that, or get like hate comments and stuff like that. What are you gonna do? You don't have anything. You don't have
But
anything.
but on the flip side of that, there are a lot of people that get their income from there as well. So it would be
No,
like
they
a
do,
double-edged sword.
but it's only 1 week. It's only 1 week.
I mean, that's like me being
A
off
lot
social
of
media.
people
I'll
sell
be
merch
like,
though. A lot of people
yeah,
sell merch, and
that's
a lot of
true.
people, a lot of like YouTubers and people outside of YouTube, like Instagram people or Twitter people, they have like websites where they can post on their website and
Mhm.
stuff like that. You can go to their website and post it, and then you can still buy their merch. So at the end of the day, you can still make money from that. You still
Right.
make money. I mean, all you Snapchat drug dealers or
Right.
private snap porn stars or whatever you guys want to call yourselves. I don't know. Or you OnlyFans people. I mean, that's difficult for y'all because y'all income's gonna be fucked
Mhm.
for a week. Oh man, you better chill on the henny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I said at the end of the day, let's see if it's disabled for a week. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think anything crazy will happen. People not unless you are one of those people that don't have a life and are a hermit and just stay inside and on doors, just on your phone 24/7, not enjoying life how it is. It's beautiful
Mhm.
out unless you live in like Alaska, then I fucking feel bad for you.
Mhm. Like
Bad.
I don't know. Just from I'm scared. I'd be scared to be honest. I'd probably stay in my house just for a little bit,
Nah.
just because just from a fun standpoint.
What?
I went no, but okay, so hear me out, hear me out. So okay, so I went to Ocean City a
Mm-hmm.
few weeks ago. You know that with the game. So I was there, and just like I said, I don't use my phone as much as I used to. And being around my old friends that still are heavy on social media, just looking at them from the perspective of somebody who doesn't use social media as much, it was weird. It was weird. Like when there was no conversation going on, or like we were just walking or something like that, phones were out. You know what I mean? Every place we went, pictures were taken. You know what I mean? So I feel like people would like freak out because when there's nothing to do, or it's awkward, or you're waiting for something and there's people around you and you don't know what to do, they're gonna just panic. And I just feel like it's just gonna be fucking
That
chaotic.
that just means their whole life is in their thumbs. That's it. That's it. That means they don't know how to have fun because I can go to clubs and party and dance without drinking and still have fun, which I've done for the ever since I've been 21. I'm 23 going on 24 and still haven't drank, still haven't smoked, still haven't done anything to have fun because my fun revolves with me going outside and taking a basketball by myself. I can be by myself. If I got a court to myself, I don't care. If I
Mhm.
have one or two people, cool. We can run 21 or do some other stuff. If there's a 5-on-5 or the courts are flooded with people. I love that. I love the simple things in life. I love seeing people outside having a good time,
Mm,
especially over this course of this last year. Like seeing kids outside running around or going to the park and seeing the park flooded with people, even though I don't really like that and all like that, but it's cool. I usually, I mean, there's some parks I will go to, but if it's crowded, I'm like, I don't want to be here because it's gonna take me forever to get on the court. And plus,
right.
there's a whole bunch of people here, and I really don't want to be around a whole bunch of people because some people are annoying, some people, and then a fight breaks out, and you're like, oh my god. So, so yeah, I like the small things in life. They don't appreciate the small things. Like hearing that,
Mhm.
the people don't appreciate the small things. If you're on your phone on vacation, walking on a beach, there's something wrong with you because I
Mhm.
will have my phone down. I will be sitting around, laying under an umbrella, having my head propped up, just laying on a fucking beach towel, listening to the sound of the waves, watching
Mm.
people swim, watching people walk around, watching kids build sandcastles and shit like that. Walking downtown, sitting there watching the vendors and stuff like that. That's it. And that's where
Like
me and other people differentiate. Like that's who we are.
exactly, and it's like I've been to the beach twice in the past couple of weeks. There's people that go to the beach just for pictures.
Hmm.
And like they'll sit on the beach, you know what I mean? They might like sit there for like a half an hour, whatever. They'll be on the phone for a little bit, just sit, whatever, but then they leave. Like what happened to the days? You know, I know we're adults now, but that don't mean we can't get in the water. That don't mean we can't dig our feet in the sand and bury our toes. You know what I mean? Like that's to me, that's what makes a beach trip. That would it's the little like you said, the little stuff like that is what makes going outside and doing stuff worth it. Because if I wanted to be on my phone, if I wanted to be on social media, scroll, all that stuff, I can do that
House.
shit at home.
Stay on the house on the front porch in the shade all the day,
That like
drinking some tea and eating some sunflower seeds.
like you don't understand how many times I've had, and I didn't have to, but just that's just who I am. Where I've apologized to people because I missed their text because I'm just interacting with the people I'm around, or I put my phone down for a few hours a day. You know what I mean? And then it's like I'm looking back like, why am I apologizing?
I
Like,
like my bad. I usually be like my bad. I was hooping.
right,
So what's up? That's it. I don't really do anything else but hoop. That's it.
exactly.
Like if I'm playing on my game or something, if I'm on my Xbox or something like that, and you text me, if I'm in the middle of like a game, I either I can pause it at the time, or if I'm in like an online match against somebody, you're gonna probably have to wait until like a break happens, and I hit you like, oh well, yeah, I'm not doing anything, just might just sit on Jane, blah blah blah. That's it.
Right,
But when it comes to outside, I'll like I'll take a picture if I'm at a park. I'll take a picture of the park and be like, yeah, I'm hooping. That's
right.
it. Nothing else. Nothing else. There's no like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Like yeah, and it's like 100 pictures of me because I don't take pictures of myself. So it's not 100 pictures of me or 100 pictures of the park. It's one picture. I'm like, I'll be like, I call like any park that I go to sanctuary, and I'm
Hmm.
like, this is sacred. Like when people step on a court, that is for someone who's like me and like anyone else who loves basketball. That is sacred. That's a sacred place. And you ruin a park or you ruin a court, you are have disrespected everyone who has played basketball, or everyone who loves basketball, because you disrespected our court for zero reason. Like that is a
Mm.
sacred, that's sacred ground that you just disrespected. I don't like that. I hate that. I see like food all dumped over. Like there's water bottles that hang on like people leave like their water bottles. I'm like, okay, cool.
Right.
But when people have bags of food and like soda and they dump the soda on the ground or they
Oh,
just throw food on the ground. There's one time I went and it had to be some little dumbass kids hung on the rim, climbed up onto the rim, took a donut, smeared it all over
mm.
the backboard, and put a donut on the back of the rim. And there was bees flying around, and I'm like,
People
whoever
are
did
just
this is so disrespectful,
for
so
real.
disrespectful. Like it's not only disrespectful to us who love basketball and love going to the park, it's disrespectful to people who have to clean this shit up. Like water
Exactly.
bottle, I understand water bottles. Cool, water bottles. People are gonna forget because you're like, man, fuck it, I'm tired, I'm going home. Water bottles cool because most of them are empty or most of them are half full. That's
Right. And you can pick those up and just toss them in the
awesome.
recycle,
But
trash,
this
whatever.
is food in a bag. Like that's disrespectful. If I ever saw someone leave their food, I'm going to throw it at them. Don't ever disrespect this court. I don't care what it doesn't even have to be a court that belongs, not belongs. It don't have to be a court that is in my hometown or home city. This is sacred ground for the people who respect and love this game. You disrespected that shit.
Facts.
Oh, you're taking it too serious. No, you're
No.
disrespecting what we love. Like, we love this.
Mhm.
And you're not only that, you're delaying the time that we can play because your disgusting ass want to be disgusting and throw food everywhere. And now we got to sit there and take our time to kick the food off the court, sweep the court off, throw water down, and stomp, like, rub our feet down so the sit, like, no, man, hate that. So that's what I'm saying. Z not got another tirade. I was about to end this show.
We just vented today.
The vent, started venting them. In the fucking show, I started venting. I got so mad. Damn. But yeah, final thoughts today on our
Final
fucking,
thoughts.
this our vent. I don't even know. This might be not even a podcast that talk about shit. It might just be a venting podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just honestly, I'm really invested in what we were just talking about. Get off your phones, please. Social media is ruining your life. I seen today people crying about not being able to walk on the stage. Bro, once you get into the real world, none of that fucking matters. Get over it. You didn't get to walk the stage. I understand how important that is to you, but what should be more important is you preparing yourself to be self-sustainable. You're still living at your mama's house. Why you mad about graduation? Keep it moving. Get off your phone, get outside, get some sun.
Mm-hmm. Especially white
And
people. Where's some suntan lotion?
wear some sunscreen, please.
Yeah.
And not just white people, everybody, because black people, we get skin cancer too.
We
Get
do.
your sunscreen on.
We just get dark as shit.
Yeah, dark as shit, and then we be 60 with skin cancer. Talking about how only white people got skin cancer. No,
dumbass.
like,
You get sun poisoning too, idiot.
exactly. We're more likely to get it because we don't wear sunscreen. So, like,
and plus we don't. I mean, only unless you're like outside 20%, like for like hours, then yeah. But if I'm outside for like how it is now for people who can see the visuals, like you see the visuals, it's bright as fuck. It's bright as shit.
Bright.
It's bright as hell outside. So it's bright. So yeah, but yeah, get some sun. Damn, get some sun. Stay off your phone. I mean, you can be on your phone, but come on, let's stop watching TikToks all day. God, it's not that serious. First of all, I mean, I give props to people who are on TikTok because that's your thing and you're making money off of that, or you're getting followers that transition to your other works of YouTube or anything else you want to do. You want to start a podcast or you want to start a show or shit like that. I understand. But for the fuckers who just watch it, relax. It's not going to go anywhere unless China be like, fuck y'all, and just disable it. It's not going anywhere. Every single time I hear, I'm getting ripped, I'm like, fam, it's so annoying.
Or I eat it.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Like I said before, I can watch it, but I watch like one or two and I'm done. I'm not a fucking junkie that sits there and watches this until I pass out. Ray, Ariel Edmonds.
Literally, like that shit just you be sitting here minding your business and all you hear in your head is R.I.P. Like
it's a sad world we live
in. It's sad. It's so
it's sad as hell. But for me, yeah, I don't hate on anyone. I don't care. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Y'all not gonna hear this. And if you do hear this, oh well. I hope y'all get your heads knocked off. I hope Jake gets his head. Jake, I hope you get your head knocked off, honestly. Because you fought bums. And you fought a wrestler, you fought an ex-basketball player, and you fought a YouTube nigga. Hope you get your head knocked off. And that's it. Logan, if you can box your ass off. But Floyd's going to dodge all your punches. It's going to tag you the fuck up. Just letting you know that. If you do knock him out, then shit, black people, you can have your black card.
Right. I apologize right now. Sorry for talking my shit.
You can have your black card. I don't care if I don't care if white people say nigga, but guess what? You got your black card. We give you your black card to yell nigga whenever you feel like it. If Jake, if you knock out Tyron, both of y'all get y'all black cards. Fuck it. It's solidified. Solidified black cards. But other than that, no. Social media don't fucking control y'all. If it does, that means you're gullible, you're easily persuaded, and you have no brain. Simple as that. Like it's not going to go anywhere. Like all these people that you're seeing are not going to go anywhere. They're going to
Mhm.
sit there and ruin their lives. Like Charlie, the Mario, or the Lillian, or dilapidated boat. I don't know her. She's not going to go anywhere. She's going to be one of these girls who want to become like Miley Cyrus. She was a sweetheart, and now next thing you know, she's making music, and next thing you know, she's acting like a thought, and next thing you know, she's on OnlyFans, and next thing you know, she's having some heroin overdose, and blah 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 blah. It's gonna repeat itself. That's it.
And it's just crazy. People go so hard for fucking people that don't even know who they are, like don't exist.
Like when Kobe died, that's when I was like, damn. I was like, damn, that devastated me because as someone who grew up watching him and playing basketball, that hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say anything else because I was gonna say something. Not about
We're about to
Kobe,
go
I was
into
gonna
a
say
whole
something
nother.
along the lines of that, but everyone, it's okay. Anyway, episode 24, the Red and Black Kid, and we haven't found a nickname for Nay yet. I'm gonna try to find a nickname for Nay, but
We'll get there.
Project Black Podcast. If you're hearing this, follow our YouTube, our IG, Project Weekenders. I don't know whatever else. We try to go to TikTok, but it worked out for a couple seconds, and then we just stopped. But yeah, YouTube Zero Potential. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But until next time, like always, until we meet again.
Sure.
Say
All
it.
right, guys.
We're
See you
out.
later.
Nope.
We're out. Bye. What do I have to say?
No. Say it. You know how to end it. Until next time, we're out of here. Say it. Hands and
Until
everything.
next time, we're out of
Nope.
here.
Hands and everything.
Oh, I don't want to do it.
Just hands and everything. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, just like
Okay.
that.
Until next time, we're out of here.